students, today we will be doing Gauss's theorem. This theorem, Gauss's theorem, gives us the relationship between electric flux through a closed surface and charge enclosed within the surface. So, as per Gauss's theorem, it states that the total electric flux through a closed surface is 1 by epsilon naught times the net charge enclosed within the surface. Mathematically, Gauss theorem can be written as phi E, that is electric flux through a given closed surface, is surface integral of E dot ds over whole closed surface S is equal to Q by epsilon naught. For the proof of Gauss's theorem, we take a Gaussian surface, that is a hypothetical surface used to find out surface integral of electric field or electric flux through a given surface. So this Gaussian surface S is of radius small r, centered at Q. First of all, we will assume a point P on the Gaussian surface, which is at a distance r from the center. So electric field through point P will be given by Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square, which will be radially outwards. Now if we suppose a small area element ds around point P, then what will be the small electric flux through this area element? Small electric flux through this small area element will be given by E dot ds, that is E ds cos 0 degree, because electric field vector and area vector they both are parallel to each other, yani theta between them will be 0 degree. So d phi E will be equal to E ds. So if I want to find out total electric flux through the whole Gaussian surface, so I will integrate this small electric flux over whole surface S. So it can be written as E outside the integration will be over this surface S. So E is equal to E into 4 pi r square, that is area of the sphere. So electric field at any point on the sphere is given by Q by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into surface area of the sphere, that is 4 pi r square. So you will get Q by epsilon naught. This proves Gauss theorem. Thank you.